shoes and My Way, but we're not going to do any of those. Instead, we're going to do Elvis's last #1 hit, Suspicious Minds.
One, on top. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're caught in a trap, and I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I say? We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. So if an old friend I know stop by to say hello, will I still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again, asking where I've been. You can't see the tears are real, I'm crying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, let our love survive. I'd rather tears from your eyes. Let's don't let a good thing die. 'Cause honey, you know, well, I never lied to you. Yeah, yeah. Caught in the trap, and I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap, and I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Don't you know what? We're caught in a trap, and I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I say? Don't you know we're caught in a trap, and I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Okay, so our second song was made famous by a hit movie love story in the 80s about prostitution. Pretty Woman. It's not that one. Instead, it's Risky Business, old-time rock and roll. Just take those old records off the shelf. I sit and listen to them by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old-time rock and roll. Don't try to take me to a disco. You'll never even get me out on the floor. In 10 minutes I'll be late for the door. I like that old-time rock and roll. Still like that old-time rock and roll. The kind of music just soothe your soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. We'll go and hear him play a tango. I'd rather hear some blues, a funky old soul. The only sure way to get me to go, stop playing that old time rock and roll. Call me a rally, call me what you will. Say I'm old fashioned, say I'm over the hill. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll. You like that old time rock and roll? The kind of music just soothes your soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. Like that old time rock and roll, the kind of music just soothes your soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. You like that old time rock and roll? The kind of music just soothes your soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. You like that old time rock and roll? The kind of music just soothes your soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. Still like that old time rock and roll? The kind of music just soothes your soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. On lead guitar, Barry. On bass, Lois. Keyboard, Bob. Drums, Mary. I'm Joe on lead vocals. And we're OrangeOnyx. You like that old time rock and roll? The kind of music just soothes your soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. You like that old time rock and roll? Thank you. Don't forget to pay your waitress.
Now you get to relax.
You're the first one that gets to relax. That's right. Great job. All right. Joe.
Good job.
Nice to